Ricardo from North Coast Constrictors. Well, we've got our very first clutch of the season. I'm now about to take the female off the eggs and put the eggs into the egg box. Okay, now this was she's a pastel 100% het Exantic VPR, and she was paired to a super pastel Exantic VPR, possible yellow belly. She's going to be very defensive. There she is, there she's got one egg out. I'm just going to grab that egg, make sure it's okay. She's just want to make sure everything's alright with it. I don't know where my torch is. But I'm just going to put that egg as I see it, and then I'm going to candle it just now. Okay, so what I've got to do now is I've got to get her off these eggs. I don't know how many eggs are inside. So first thing to do is to start off where her tail is. It looks like a nice big clutch of eggs. It's okay, sweetheart, I know. Okay, and you just unwind like so. Freshly laid. And you just unwind her like that and pull her off the eggs, trying not as much as possible not to disturb the eggs. There we've got a massive clutch there. Now the first thing we do is we check the female, so make sure that she is not egg bound in any way. Okay. And we can clearly see here that she is not egg bound. Okay, so I'm going to just go ahead and put it into another holding container just for now. And then I'm going to pull these eggs. Okay, so we've got one egg there, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. It looks like a 10 or an 11 clutch egg. Now what I want to do is I just want to candle for veins. Okay, let me just make this. I need to be in a darker room, unfortunately. Okay, you can see the embryo there. And put it down like so. Just want to make sure that it doesn't roll. Okay. Now, I've got to try and very gently pull these eggs apart without tearing them. I know a lot of guys don't separate. So what I'm doing is I'm separating the eggs very gently. Obviously doing my best not to tear. Alright. Then I'm going to candle the egg. Well, I've actually got to do it underneath a towel, so. Alright, now this girl last season gave 9 healthy eggs. This year she gave 12. 12 healthy big eggs. Very tedious effort here to try and separate these eggs. I know a lot of guys don't separate. The thing is, the 6 that I've already candled and placed, as she had laid them, there were already 2 with the embryo facing down. Okay, so me separating the eggs pretty much already, if I'd placed them as they are, those 2 eggs probably wouldn't have made it with the embryo down. Okay, so I've got that off. Almost done. Very, very gently, ever so gently, so I do not tear. This is like a very gluey, sticky substance. Okay, next egg down. All right, so these are the last 2 eggs to separate. Nice and gently. You can see that sticky. There we go. All right, safely done. Now I need to candle. So 12 healthy eggs going into the incubator. Okay, so the incubator is set up. First box of eggs is going in. Saying 27.9, 27.6, but I've just opened the incubator, but it is going to go up. All right, let me go get the next box. Okay, so the second box is about to go in. Make sure. Okay, so 12 good eggs in the incubator. Got the water there. Everything is preset. Temperature is set to 30 degrees Celsius on the incubator. Inside the egg box is probably going to get to about 30 and a half, 31. And that's where we're going to incubate for the next between 55 and 65 days, depending. So let's see what happens. Temperature is going to drop again, but it is going to pick up. It's just that I've been opening and closing. So yeah, guys, I hope you enjoyed that video, and I'm going to go and sort out the female now. We're going to wash her down, get the smell of eggs, put her into a fresh new tub, and get that scent of egg off her. Okay, so here's the female here that's I've just pulled the clutch from. I've got to be very gentle with her. And what I'm doing now is I'm taking her and I'm going to give her a wash down. So what I'm doing is I'm just checking the water. So 32 degrees. A little cooler. Yeah, my sweetheart. So just sunlight soak, lukewarm water, 31.7. What I'm going to do is just give her a little wipe down inside here, and all we're doing is taking off the scent of the eggs from her, nice and gently, just so that she doesn't set up a new tub for her. And she's got a little bit of soap on her there. Alright. You can see she's in really, really good condition. Right, I'm just going to wipe her down and I'm going to get her into a new tub. Okay, so here's the female that's just laid. She's got a fresh new tub. Everything is completely new for her. She's in a completely different position in the rack. New substrate, new water bowl, everything. She's moved to a different area, so there's no trace of the scent of her eggs. And I'm just gonna let her settle down. And I'm gonna go check on the incubator now. All right. Okay, so here's the incubator. It is set to 31, but it's hovering around the 30.5 mark. The eggs are inside, all nicely prepared. Everything's perfect. Everything's set up. There's no reason why we won't have a very successful incubation. The temperature currently inside the egg box is around the 31 degree mark, which is where I'm going to keep it. And let's hope for a successful incubation. Let's get this door closed. Guys, how's it going? All right, so let's wrap up this video. Everything is done, everything is sorted. Eggs in the incubator. The female is in this tub here now. She was down here. She's in a new tub, fresh substrate. She is very restless at the moment. She is searching around, obviously, for her eggs. You know, she's going to need some time to settle down. I guess that's just normal. Anyway, guys, that's my first clutch for the season. I was incredibly surprised at the size of that clutch. Very, very chuffed as well to have all healthy eggs. I was expecting about anywhere between an 8 and a 10 egg clutch from her, and I got 12 healthy eggs. I know she had pushed one out there, and it had nothing to do with the fact that it was a bad egg. It was actually a perfectly healthy egg, very strong veins. When I uncoiled her from the eggs, my only reasoning for the fact that that egg wasn't there is because she actually couldn't fit it in. It was as simple as that. I think she was maxed out at 12 eggs. And there was just no more space, because even when her head was on top of, you could still see the eggs. I do not how we could have squeezed another egg in there. So I got it in time, which was great. So as you can see from the video, there are 2 egg boxes with 6 eggs each in them, and they are big eggs. They are not small eggs. I managed to separate them all without tearing them. Very, very happy. The pairing, in case anyone was wondering, I don't know if I did mention it earlier, the pairing is a super pastel Axanthic possible yellow belly male. We do think he is a yellow belly, but he's a super pastel Axanthic VPR, poss yellow belly, paired to a pastel 100% het Axanthic VPR. So if we hit the odds, obviously everything will be pastel because he's super pastel, and obviously we want visual pastel Axanthics or super pastel Axanthics with yellow belly. That would be awesome. We will obviously not have all our hatchlings hit those odds, but with 12 eggs, I'm pretty sure we're going to have a couple of great hatchlings from that. So guys, thank you for watching, really appreciate it. I'm super chuffed today, very, very happy. I hope you enjoyed this video, and we've got some more, obviously a lot more of these kind of videos to follow. I've got some more pre-lay sheds and some more ovulations, and as that happens, I'll be sure to upload them on YouTube. So guys, have a great weekend further. Cheers from Cole, North Coast Constrictors.